Sunil. Now that Australia are 311 for 6, where can India stop Australia as far as the day 2 of this Boxing Day test is concerned?
I think what India need to do is make use of the new ball, because the new ball is just a few overs old, and make use of the freshness of the pitch tomorrow in the morning to try and stop Australia from getting more than 350, 360. That way they give themselves a chance to stay in the game. If they're chasing 400 plus, 400, 450 plus, then Australia will be able to employ fielders in catching positions a lot more than if they're going to be 300, 350 runs on the board.
All right. Well, India once again had to rely on Bumrah ultimately. So to get India out of trouble, we had to depend on him. How good was he today in your view?
No, not really. I think, there will always be sessions where the bat dominates, and there'll be sessions when the ball dominates. So maybe I think he was thrown off by what Sam Konstas, the newcomer, did with his reverse scoops, etc. But he came back well. And that was, I thought, brilliant captaincy by Rohit Sharma. The moment Manas Labuschagne, who had a very good partnership with Steve Smith, fell to Washington Sundar, the first ball after the drinks break, he brought in Bumrah, despite the fact that Bumrah had just finished the spell and would have been a little bit tired. So that was very good captaincy, where they managed to then get those 3 wickets. But then I think tomorrow they need to get the remaining 4 wickets very, very quickly.
All right. So, of course, we saw Sam Konstas' performance. What do you make of the youngster? Has he taken to Test cricket like fish in water?
You could. And what also you could say is that this is the future of opening batting in Test cricket. We've already seen England employ similar tactics, but they hardly ever play the scoop, reverse scoop. They play the attacking shots. Now, this is something that a lot of batters will look to do, because this will be exactly like batting in limited overs cricket, where there are only 2 fielders outside the circle. But that is mandatory in limited overs cricket. But here in Test cricket, if you've got 3 slips and a gully and a forward short pick and a leg slip and two fielders in the deep, there are wide open spaces, and you need to take advantage of it. And that is what Sam Konstas has shown, that you can do that, playing unorthodox shots and throwing a bowler like Jasprit Bumrah, off his stride.
Well, and finally, one more thing about the batter that I wish to ask you here. What do you make of his extravagant scoop shots? Fearlessness or youth or something else in your view?
I think fearlessness of youth. You're only 19 years old. You must have seen what Bumrah has been doing, and you quickly understanding the situation. Look, the first couple of overs that he played, he tried to play the orthodox way, and he played and missed. He wasn't able to make contact with the ball. That's when he decided to do something different.
Also, your thoughts on India's starting 11?
I think the call was taken because it looked a lot less green than the other pitches we've seen, and Melbourne has a tendency, as the days go on days 3 and 4, for the ball to grip and turn, and which is the reason why Washington Sundar would have been picked. Also because he's very handy down the order as a batter. So that's the reason why they would have picked him and had 3 quick bowlers plus Nitish Reddy as the 4th seamer.
All right. Now, I also want you to weigh in on the decision to drop Shubman Gill. You think it had to do with his poor form of late?
Oh, I didn't agree with that because it's your batting which has let you down, and now you made your team one batter short. Whatever the qualities and merits that Jadeja, Washington Sundar, and Nitish Reddy bring to the table, you've still picked 5 regular batters and 3, all-rounders. So I think clearly that is something which I didn't agree with me.
Also, Rohit Sharma is now set to return back to his opening batting position. What do you make of his decision by the Indian team?
Well, I mean, look, sometimes you say that you're going to open the batting. That might be just to throw the opposition off. We might be batting at number 3 for all you know. So we'll just wait and see. In case it happens tomorrow, after that, we can talk about it.
All right. Finally, Sunil Gavaskar, would you really want to see changes in the batting order for India when they come out to bat at the MCG?
I would not like to see any change in the opening batting because why would you change somebody who batted so well at number one or two and push him down the order? What has been his fault?